So let's ask ChatGPT, what is Feldenkrais? And this is the answer we get. Feldenkrais refers to a somatic educational method developed by Moshé Feldenkrais, a physicist and engineer turned judo master and movement teacher. The Feldenkrais method aims to improve movement and body awareness through gentle and mindful exploration. So I would say that's, pretty accurate, good introduction. The method is based on the principles of neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to reorganize and form new neural connections throughout life. It utilizes movement and awareness to enhance the brain's ability to learn and adapt. There are two primary forms of the Feldenkrais method: awareness through movement, ATM, and functional integration. And then we have a short explanation. Awareness through movement. In an ATM lesson, individuals participate in guiding movement sequences verbally instructed by a Feldenkrais practitioner. These movements involve a range of gentle, slow, and repetitive actions designed to increase self-awareness and improve coordination, flexibility, and overall movement efficiency. I would say that's a pretty good explanation of what an ATM is. Now let's take a look at functional integration. It involves one-on-one sessions with a Feldenkrais practitioner. During an FI session, the practitioner uses gentle touch and movement to guide and educate the individual. The practitioner's touch and movement cues help the person develop new movement patterns and release habitual tensions, facilitating improved movement and well-being. And I would also say this is a good explanation about what's going on in a functional integration. The Feldenkrais method is utilized by people of various backgrounds, including athletes, dancers, musicians, individuals seeking pain, those recovering from injuries, and individuals interested in personal development. By exploring different movement patterns and expanding awareness, the Feldenkrais method aims to enhance physical function, alleviate pain, promote relaxation, and foster overall well-being. So all in all, I would say this is a pretty good explanation of what Feldenkrais is. So now let's compare this to the Wikipedia article. So we have the English Wikipedia article here. The Feldenkrais method is a type of exercise therapy. That's already we don't consider Feldenkrais to be a therapy in particular. So bad term actually, I would say. Developed during the mid-20th century, the method is claimed to reorganize connections between the brain and body, and so improve body movements and psychological state. So that's a good statement, I would say. There is no good medical evidence. Okay, so there's a strong focus on the medical evidence and the medical effectiveness of Feldenkrais. And we can actually see, if we look at this article, that this article is part of a series on alternative medicine. So this is different in every country, I would say. So Feldenkrais is not necessarily categorized as alternative medicine. So let's go a bit further. The Feldenkrais method is a type of alternative exercise therapy. Again, we've got the word therapy that proponents claim can repair impaired connections between the motor cortex. So repair is another word that we actually don't like to use in the Feldenkrais method. We actually speak about learning. And the word learning actually doesn't appear here. So again, not very well articulated, let's say. Right, so we have a few quotes here. Effectiveness and reception. So again, this is about medical studies. Accordingly, the Australian government identified the Feldenkrais method as a practice that would not qualify for insurance subsidy. So again, because there is not enough medical evidence on the effectiveness of Feldenkrais. We don't really have information about ATM and FI, which are the two components of the Feldenkrais method. And that's pretty much it. Then we have some references. So the English Wikipedia article is actually written quite poorly. I would say the summary by ChatGPT is a lot better. Now let me show you the German Wikipedia article. And this one is actually better than the English one. So I just translate a few sentences for you there. The Feldenkrais method is a body-oriented pedagogical concept named after Moshé Feldenkrais. And in Feldenkrais, we assume that we want to train the kinesthetic and the proprioceptive self-awareness to improve our functions. That's pretty accurate as well, I would say. So we've got terms like neuronal plasticity, which is connected to the Feldenkrais method. And then we have a longer description about what the method is. And the article also mentions the group lessons, the awareness through movement. They're called Bewusstheit durch Bewegung in German. And also the individual sessions. But again, the description that ChatGPT provides is a lot clearer, and we actually get a bit more information. So again, I would say the German article is certainly better than the English one. So if you are interested in that one, just copy and paste it and let Google Translator do the work, for example. But ChatGPT clearly wins. So now I would like to try one more thing. Let's see if we get a different answer from ChatGPT if we rephrase our question. So, you are a Feldenkrais trainer with 50 years of experience. You've been trained with Moshé Feldenkrais himself. You are also a very good writer, and you can explain very well. Tell me what the Feldenkrais method is. Explain it to me as if I was a 6-year-old child. So let's see what we get now. Right. Imagine your body is like a big puzzle. Sometimes the pieces of the puzzle don't fit together quite right, and that can make it hard for you to move and do things comfortably. The Feldenkrais method is like a special game that helps you figure out how to put those puzzle pieces together in a better way. So I quite like this explanation actually. In this game, we explore different movements and pay attention to how our bodies feel when we do them. We learn to move slowly and gently, like when you're playing a fun game of pretending to be different animal or characters. It's a bit like a secret adventure just for you and your body. Again, great paragraph. I like this explanation. As we play this game, we become aware of how our bodies move and how they feel. We might notice that some parts of our body feel tight or uncomfortable, and that's okay. The Feldenkrais method teaches us how to listen to our bodies and find ways to make them feel better. The Feldenkrais method also helps us use our brains to understand our bodies better. Our brains are super smart and can learn new things all the time, so that's a great sentence there. By playing this special game, we teach our brains how to make our bodies move in smoother, easier, and more comfortable ways. It's like giving our bodies a little superpower. Again, actually great paragraph. People who play this game often feel happier and more relaxed because they learn how to move with less effort and tension. So that's a big part of the Feldenkrais method. It can also help them if they have any pain or if they want to get better at sports, dancing, or playing an instrument. Again, that is true. So the Feldenkrais method is a cool game that helps us understand and improve how bodies move. It's like solving a puzzle and discovering new ways to make our bodies feel good and work better. It's a fun adventure for both our bodies and our brains. So this is how ChatGPT explains the Feldenkrais method in simple terms, and I quite like the images being used. And yeah, as I said, again, way better articulated than the Wikipedia articles. So that's it for this video. I will put the explanations in the video description if you want to read them again. And please tell me in the comments below, what does ChatGPT answer you if you ask the question? So ChatGPT doesn't always provide the same answer to the same question. So I would be interested in the kind of answers that you are getting. Have a good day.